Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome to RFF Picks, and today I have a correlated Counter-Strike PrizePicks play for Thursday afternoon. So I'm recording this at 1:30 in the morning on Thursday, April the 4th. And first of all, I wanted to go over a few plays that we have won over the past couple days. So here is one of the Taco Tuesdays that I gave out on our Winnable. This was a free play that I gave out there. Jalen Green, we got him at 20.5. I believe his initial line was at 24.5. He ended up hitting that anyways. And if you can see below, the three guys below him were a correlated baseball play. So, you know, Zach Eflin is the pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays, and we wanted him to get a lot of outs. And if he's going to get a lot of outs, and it's very likely that the baseball or the Texas Rangers guys are not hitting the ball, so we went less on their hitter score, and it did very well. Corey Seager got 0 hits or 0 fantasy score, and then Marcus Semien was under 7.5, so he got 2. So that's what we did for that play. And then here's the play that I gave out in the last YouTube video. So this is a correlated Counter-Strike play once again, and it went perfectly. Not perfectly. If it perfectly, we would have won $1,000. But it went perfectly in the sense of the correlation tool, right? How we're using this correlation. And so we have three, and I said in the video, we have 3 pairs of guys going against each other, right? So we have Ninjas of Pajamas versus Sampy, 9 Pandas versus Eyeballers, and then we had Paravision versus Space. But the problem here was that we had the less on these two, and they actually went both more. So if I ended up going more on all of these plays, this would have ended up hitting, right? So what we do here is we pair up 2 opponents in Counter-Strike, and if the game is delayed, and there are a lot of games within each map, then they have more opportunities to get more kills, right? If you're on the field, if you're on the court, you have more chances to get points or kills or whatever it is it may be. And so that's what we do around here. All of our plays have some sort of correlation or math or tell a story, right? And so it's fine. We ended up, halving our money, getting 16. We obviously want to go for that $1,000, but I genuinely believe we are very close to that moment. But like I said, this did show correlation, right? Though it was on the opposite side, it was correlated. They both went more. We wanted them to both less, but they both went more. So a lot of the times I feel like these plays are... They're not like a 1. These aren't like 1-1-1, right? They're kind of paired up together. And so a lot of times we're kind of just hoping for 3 outcomes to go the same direction. Sure, there are going to be times to where, these matchups are going to be more or less, but a lot of the times we're seeing them kind of go in the same direction. So that's kind of what we're hoping for here. And then here is another play. I gave this play out today. Justin Gaethje, I don't know his name. I feel bad because I feel like I should know an MMA. He's probably like a huge MMA guy. But anyways, all he has to do is get 1 strike. So he just has to hit him 1 time. I think his original line maybe is at like 70 or something. So PrizePicks is giving that out for you for free. So I did also want to let y'all know, I already gave the play out to our Winnable. Hopefully some of y'all ended up tailing this play, but if you don't get the chance to bet this by Saturday, please do. And there is a play that I'm giving out next, I guess, in the video. And these guys are playing, I believe, at 10 in the morning. So you're going to have about 8 hours from when this video gets posted. And if you miss that, all you got to do is just pair up this guy, and then you can do a 5-man flex instead of a 6-man flex. So just a reminder to let y'all know to take this play before Saturday. But once again, we did correlation here. This was correlated, and then we had less on a couple of these fantasy scores. On DraftKings, they are kind of offering some sort of fantasy score, and you can kind of math it out. But what I am seeing in basketball a lot of times is these fantasy scores are about too much, right? So Jarrett Allen on DraftKings, he was at 33.5, and then Denny was at 34.5, I believe. So I mean, he went all the way down to 13.4. I just feel like PrizePicks, for the most part, I feel like they're going to kind of have the fantasy score too high because a lot of people, they're into fantasy basketball, fantasy football, and they're probably going to be wanting to bet on the more. So I feel like they're kind of like inflating the lines a tiny bit when it comes to basketball, or at least from what I've seen, genuinely. So here's our Real Friends community, and we started this channel. We started Real Friends in Football 2 years ago. We wanted that initially to be a gambling channel, but we kind of switched the direction towards football. Ended up going very well for us because we're at 33.3K subscribers. And then so recently, obviously, the Super Bowl happened. What was that? A month and a half ago. So we're like, hey, let's start this RFF Picks channel because we've been wanting to do gambling, but the Real Friends in Football channel, we have some like younger audiences on there, and we're like, all right, let's start a new channel, RFF Picks. We've been doing this now for about a month and a half, and we're at this isn't right. I think we're close to like 650 subscribers. So really appreciate everyone that has subscribed to the channel, following along. Love the positive comments that y'all have. And we're always looking to improve. So obviously each play that we're going to give out, it's a 6-man flex most of the time. So they're not always good. They're not going to hit 6 out of 6 a lot of the times. Like we're probably only going to get this 1 or 2 times a month. But obviously, I'm still looking to improve all the time, and so I always go back and check to see why a play lost and how we can be better for the next play. So here's a screenshot of my Action Network. So over the past 3 years, I've been logging all of my bets into Action Network. I'm up 500 units, and this is over 7,000 bets, 7% ROI. So everything I've been doing over the past 3 years is EV positive or correlated bets. And, I've been gambling for about 13 years, and I'm trying to save you those like 10 years of bad gambling that I've been doing over the past 3 years. Now that COVID hit and I was working from home, and I was just able to kind of like in my free time be watching the sports and learning and listening to YouTube channels and stuff like that. So we decided, me and Miles, to start our own YouTube channel and try to help people out there become better gamblers. So here's our Winnable. What this is kind of a social media for gambling. It's kind of like a Twitter or like a feed. And so when I post a play onto Winnable, you get a direct text or email, whatever you decide, if you sign up for the Winnable. So the free plan, that's going to be 1 free pick a day, basically anything that you're seeing on YouTube, or it could be like a Taco Tuesday. So one of the plays earlier, or 2 of the plays actually earlier in the video, I gave out on the free plan. So you can sign up for the free plan, no charge, obviously. And then the MVP plan is going to be all the plays that I post or make. Any play that I see fit that is correlated, Counter-Strike, NFL, college football, whatever it may be. Baseball now season is up. And so I'm going to be posting all of my plays onto the MVP plan, and Miles as well. So anything he likes, he's going to be posting there too. So that's going to be $150 a month or $50 a week. And then if you want to sign up for free on the discounted line for 1 month, you type in code RFF at the checkout and you get $0 for 1 month. So please, all of you, sign up for that at a minimum, and then you can cancel that right before it ends if you want to. So here is going to be the play. We have all mores on this one, so we're not doing any lesses. We're going more all the way across. And like I said, we're pairing up people. We want these games to go very long, lengthy Counter-Strike matches between 2 teams. We're hoping that these are very competitive games because, like I said, if they are competitive, then they're more likely to get long, drawn out, and more kills are going to happen. So that's what we're going for this. We have these 2 guys paired up together against each other, these 2 guys paired up against each other, and these 2 guys paired up against each other. So these at the bottom, these are the guys that I was talking about that, that 9 a.m. actually is when this game is happening. So if you don't see this video within the next 7 hours, which a lot of you might not because I am posting this very late. But so if you do not see this, then you could go and bet the strike, the guy Justin, on the strikes, and you could do a 4-man flex and then just add him on top and then do a 5-man flex if you want to. But y'all are free to do whatever. Like I said, I'm just offering. That's what I would do if I were watching. But you can feel free to find other plays or whatever. But I do like all of these sets of 2 guys together, right? So that is going to be the video. Thank y'all for tuning in, subscribing, commenting, liking, everything like that. And I will see y'all tomorrow.